Okay, welcome back to arithmetic progressions. Here an AP is given, arithmetic progression is given with the first term 8 and the last term 26. And in between 8 and 26 there are several spaces for different values of different values A2, A3, A4, A5 and A6. These are arithmetic means between 8 and 26. So we have to find the 5 arithmetic means between 8 and 26. This is the question. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 26 such that the resulting sequences is an AP. Right. AP is equal to 8, comma dash, comma dash, comma dash, comma dash, comma dash, comma 26. In between 8 and 26, there are 5 numbers, 5 arithmetic means. So these have to be calculated. Below that, second term is obtained by adding common difference with the first term. 8 plus D becomes 8 becomes 8. Okay. 8 plus D will become A3. 8 plus D becomes A4. And finally 8 plus D 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 equal to 26. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D's. 26. Okay. 8 plus 6 D is equal to 26. Therefore 6 D is equal to 26 minus 8, that is 18. And 6 D is equal to 18 and D is equal to 3. So 8 plus D, that is A2. 11. Then A3 means A2 plus D, that is 14. And similarly A4, A5 and A6 are also calculated. Okay. So arithmetic means are obtained. In sum of a certain number of terms of AP is equal to 25, number of terms of AP equal to 25, 22, 19, etc. is 116. Find the last term. So an AP is given with the numbers 25, 22, 19, and below that the common difference is 22 minus 25, that is minus 7. You are also given that sum of this AP is 116. So we have to find the formula. We have to find the sum of elements of AP as S equal to n by 2 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We use this formula because in this question last term is not given. If last term is given, we will use sum S equal to n by 2 into a1 plus n. But here last term is not given. Therefore this result is to be taken. S equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where S is equal to 116 equal to n by 2 into 2 into a plus n minus 1 into minus 3. Okay. D is equal to minus 3. So on expansion, this 2 becomes in the right side. So 116 into 2 becomes 232 is equal to n into 2 into 25 minus 50. After expansion, we will get this one. And on simplification, we will get this term. And finally, we will get a quadratic equation, that is second degree equation in the variable n, and whose answer is to be calculated by the formula minus p plus 1 minus root of b square minus 4x divided by 2a. This formula was discussed in the previous chapter, complex numbers, and this was also studied from the 10th standard. And n is equal to, by using this formula, we will get n is equal to 9.67 and 8. But clearly, we know that n is the natural number. Natural number cannot be decimal. So 9.67 cannot be taken. So correct answer is equal to 8. So n is equal to 8. Then we are asked to find the last term whose formula is called a plus n minus 1 into d. So applying a, n and d, we got 4. Okay, that is therefore a n is equal to 4. Next question, find some 10 terms of the AP whose kth term is 5k plus 1. Here you are given kth term, that is ak is given 5k plus 1. When you replace k by 1, 2, 3, we will get a1, a2, a3. So if you replace k by 1, then a1. What is that? 5 into 1 plus 1. 5 plus 1, 6. Similarly, a2 is equal to 11. a3 equal to 16. Okay. So you will get AP as 6 into 11, 6 comma 11 comma 16 comma etc. So S is calculated by the formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, and d is 5. That is a2 over 7. Then applying all the values of variables, then we got n by 2 into 7 plus 5, and what is that? Sum to n terms of the AP. This question, the sum of n terms of two arithmetic progressions are in the ratio 5n plus 4 is to 9n plus 6 for the ratio of the 18th term. This is very complicated question, so some logic is needed to calculate this formula, this problem. Here you are given sum of n terms of two arithmetic progressions. So in this question there are two APs, okay, AP1 and AP2, and sum of n terms of two APs, sum of n terms of AP1, sum of n terms of AP2. Ratio means what? A is to B. A ratio between A and B means what? A is to B. What is A is to B? A by B. Okay. So sum of n terms of two arithmetic means what? Sum of first AP divided by sum of second AP, or sum of n terms of first AP is to sum of n terms of second AP, which means what? Sum of n terms of AP1 divided by sum of n terms of AP2. And this ratio is given as what? 5n plus 4 is to 9n plus 6. 5n plus 4 divided by 9n plus 6. Okay. So this is by the question. So what is the formula? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here a and d1 are replaced as a1 and d1 because what? There are two APs. So first term is taken as first term of first AP is taken as a1, and common difference of first AP is taken as d1. Similarly, a2 and d2 for second AP is equal to 5n plus 1 divided by 9 plus 6. Okay. So here n by 2 can be cancelled. N by 2 cancelled. So 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d1 divided by 2a2 plus n minus 1 into d2 equal to right side is same. Now I am given n is equal to 35. This is logic. Why do we use n is equal to 35 is a question. Okay, it's a reasonable question, or it is a general guess. And why we use n is equal to 35? See the beauty. First you substitute n is equal to 35, then what happens? 2a1 plus 35 minus 1 into d1 divided by 2a2 plus 35 minus 1 into d2. N is equal to 35. Okay. So that is 35 minus 1, 34. So this step is update. Okay, or multiplication. So you take 2 outside. So a1 plus 17 d1 and a2 plus 17 d2, and 2 are cancelled. So a1 plus 17 d1 divided by a2 plus 17 d2 is equal to this answer. What is 17? 18 minus 1. Okay, so this step is replaced by this step. What is a plus 18 minus 1 into d? What is a plus n minus 1 into d? That is an. So what is a1 plus 18 minus 1 into d? a18. So a18 the term, or 18th term of AP1 divided by this is 18th term of AP2 is equal to this one. So the ratio is what? 179 is to 321. What is the question? Find the ratio of the 18th term. So ratio of 18th term is automatically obtained. So to reach this concept, in advance we are thinking about n is equal to 35. So if n is equal to 35, we will get what? 18th term of ratio of 18th term of A2 APs, AP1 and AP2. So this is to be this is to be taken as, if you are asked to find 18th term, you assume double of 18, that is 36. into the number. Double of 18 is what? 36. Then you subtract 1. Then you subtract 1 from this 36. That is 35. So if the question is about 90th term, so first you double 90, that is 38. Then subtract 1. That is for 37. Okay. So by looking at this question, we can assume the value of n. Here 18th term, so double of 18 is 36, then minus 1, 35. So if there is 20, you assume the double of 20, that is 40, then subtract 1, that is 39. Okay. On this way, a similar question can be solved. So the ratio is equal to this one. Next one, if a raised to 1 plus b raised to 1 divided by a raised to n minus 1 plus b raised to n minus 1 is the arithmetic mean between between a and b, then find the value of n. So value of n is to be calculated. So you are given an AP, let it be a comma c comma b. So I am taking first term as a and third term is as b, because what? Arithmetic mean between a and b. So first is a and last is b. So a, b. So for our assumption, I am taking c as the middle term, which is called as what? Arithmetic mean, and this arithmetic mean is to be calculated in terms of n by substituting n. A b is equal to a comma c comma b. Then what is c? C is given as a raised to 1 plus b raised to 1 divided by a raised to n minus 1 plus b raised to n minus 1. Okay. Arithmetic mean between the AP equal to a comma c comma b is what? A plus b by 2 by the formula. How do you get this c? This first step plus this last step by 2. A plus b by 2. Okay. C is equal to a plus b by 2. So to reach this expression, what value of n is to be substituted for this expression? If you substitute n is equal to 0, then what? A raised to 0 plus b raised to 0. A raised to 0 is 1. 1 plus 1, 2. So numerator becomes 2. But here numerator becomes what? A plus b. So if you substitute n is equal to 1, what happens? N is equal to 1 means what? A raised to 1 plus b raised to 1 divided by a raised to n minus 1 means 1 minus 1 plus b raised to 1 minus 1, that is a raised to 1 means a plus b divided by a raised to 0 plus b raised to 0. That is a plus b divided by what is a raised to 0? 1. B raised to 0? 1. So this whole expression becomes a plus b by 2, which is the arithmetic mean of a and b. So possible value to be substituted for n is equal to what? 1. So that's the result. N is equal to 1. Okay. So we stop here. We will meet again on next class with the next topic. Okay.